a journalist by the name of Andy Ngo was assaulted by Antifa protesters in Portland. When did it become okay for the children of God to be assaulted? When did that become okay? I remember in the 90s, we were protesting illegal aliens coming into America, and we had rallies and things like that. And when I say we, my organization, along with Barbara Cole and other organizations, may her soul rest in peace, and other organizations, and we would hold rallies, and these illegal aliens would come out with rocks and bricks and frozen Coke cans and things like that, and they would assault us. And the cops were told to stand down, and they allowed the American citizens to be assaulted. Why? When did this start to happen? Who got in office where they would tell the police, hey, don't protect the American citizen? They're standing up for the right thing. And these Antifa people are evil, radical, godless people. And they pretend that they're standing up for the blacks when they're really not. They're using that as an excuse. So this young man by the name of Andy Ngo, right? Yep. Huh? Yep. Ngo is known for covering the far left. The far left is worse, 100 times worse than the so-called far right. These people are evil. They are evil. They hate. They're really hateful people. So the far left is often targeted. I'm sorry. Andy Ngo is known for covering the far left and is often targeted by the left for his reporting. The day before the planned protest, he expressed fear of being singled out and assaulted. Here's a picture of Andy Ngo. He tweeted, "I am nervous." You don't have it? Oh, okay, Joel. I'll wait for Joel. Thank you. He tweeted out, "I am nervous about tomorrow Portland Antifa rally. They are promising physical confrontation and have singled me out to be assaulted. Here's a footage of the assault." Why is this man allowed to be assaulted by far left, angry, hateful people because he doesn't agree with them or he report what they're doing? The one thing I notice about the so-called far right is that when they're out protesting, they do not hide their faces. They don't run. You see who they are because they're not. It's the far so-called left who are the angry, evil, hateful, so-called racist ones, but they're pretending it's the far right when it's really them. Where are the cops? Why are they allowed to attack this man? Andy later posted a video of the aftermath, and here's that video.
I just got beat up by the crowd, no police at all. In the middle of the street, and they stole my GoPro, and he punched me several times in my face and my head. I'm bleeding.
Amazing.
How you doing, man? Lincoln Street off.
Where the hell were all of you?
Can you talk to me?
Yeah, where the hell were you?
You know your name?
My name's Andy Ngo.
You know where you're at?
I had been assaulted twice earlier today and reported it to your colleagues.
Hey,
And nothing was done.
Andy, I'd like to
And I
help
was
you
in the
right
middle of the street in the front documenting this.
I'd like to help you. Can you tell me? Can you tell
They
me where
stole
you're
my evidence. They stole my GoPro.
Amazing. So listen to this, folks. You're not going to believe this. Some of you will. Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler has come under criticism for his policies which don't allow for police officers to deal with Antifa. Who did that? Who told him to come up with that? Why would he come up with those type of policies? His picture, right-wing protester standing his ground. So the guy in the middle there is standing his ground. And that same, you see that guy, right? This next picture that I'm going to show you, this guy is all beat up and bleeding by haters, people who hate, literally hate. So this is the same protester right there who was standing his ground, and now he's bleeding from the confrontation. No cops, nobody care. According to this report, the Ted Wheeler, the mayor of Portland, don't allow for a police officer to deal with Antifa. So Antifa can go out and just slaughter you if you're on the side of good and nothing will be done about it. Why would Portland have a mayor like that? Wheeler, who is also police commissioner, said nothing on Saturday as hundreds of Antifa protesters gathered on the street with some assaulting police officers and throwing objects. Even Senator Ted Cruz called for a federal investigation and charges against Mayor Wheeler. We got to stand up. This is not going to stop until we stop it. You can't show fear to your enemy. Did you know that, speaking of fear, that there was a bill passed that allowed $4.6 billion to build a wall? Did you know about that? The wall going up. But, can you stop the music? You don't hear it.
This is the break.
Okay. Well, let's go through the break. Yeah.
Okay.
And a black judge, a black judge stopped it. Said, no, you can't have the money for the wall. I told you, black people, they're not on the side of good. If you ever want, and I believe this judge was appointed by the father Messiah Obama, but if you ever want destruction in your neighborhood, in your country, like South Africa and other places, just bring in the blacks, along with Antifa to use them, the white liberals. They'll destroy you. A black judge who's supposed to care about black people, and blacks are being hurt first and foremost by the illegal, and the judge stopped it. And the blacks are out burning down and tearing up and carrying on. So as far as this Antifa attacking this young man, this is from Big League Politics. Antifa planned asset attack. Oh, this is a different story. I got that coming up for you. I'm going to get to some calls. There's going to be a rally coming up, and Antifa plans asset attack on D.C. free speech rally. They are promises to blind attendees. This is from Big League Politics. So when the people on the right go to these rallies to protect the people who are marching and the ralliers, the marchers, the protests, they are the one accused. Remember that incident in Virginia when the president said Antifa and the right was wrong? The group of white guys went there to protect the people who were marching, who was Charlottesville. They went there to protect the people from Antifa. But they were the one accused, not Antifa. What a mess. Sadly and disgustingly, this is from the Daily Mail, activist by the name of Gregory Johnson and protesters burned a flag outside the White House. And that, look at it. How do you do that in America? What is it about America? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Gregory Johnson has been doing a flag burning protest in Washington, D.C. And, Gregory Johnson has been arrested during a flag burning protest in Washington, D.C. The charges against him are as of this moment unclear. We don't know what charges they're going to do. I say lock him up, take away his passport and birth certificate, and send him off somewhere out of America. Maybe to Mexico, El Salvador, Honduras, Africa, somewhere away from here. A veteran steps in to save the burning flag.
America was never free! America was never free! Watch out, watch out, watch out! How are you as a woman of color?
A woman of color. What a dumb woman.
So are you a veteran?
Yes!
Yeah.
Slavery, genocide, and war!
I would love to just know why it's so cold in the studio. No, I'm kidding. I would love to just know who is paying these people to do this, because they don't have sense enough or the money to go out and do it on their own. Some son or Satan or daughter of Satan, maybe more than one, are paying these people to do this, folks. Really. They're paying them to do it. That the guy, the veteran just went in there to try to save the flag. Isn't that like touching? You love the country so much. You're a vet. You fought for this country. And some idiots burning the flag. Why not just leave? If you're that unhappy, don't stay. What are you trying to turn America into? What is it that you want? I would like to know, what do you want? And some stupid black woman, a woman of color. Who in the H care about a woman of color like that? Johnson famously set fire to an American flag outside the 1984 RNC. He was arrested and later charged under a Texas law that made it illegal to destroy a venerated object, including the flag. And Johnson, why don't they deport Johnson? Why don't they just send him back? Johnson is a longtime member of the Revolutionary Communist Party, also known as RevCom. You just send him away somewhere. What is he mad about? What do you want? Maybe he has POSTD or something. Just doesn't realize what he's doing. The group chanted, "Imagine a world without America. Fight for a world without America." Isn't that amazing? Here's the soundbite. No, it's just pictures. Let me see the pictures. Imagine a world without America. Fight for a world without America. They're chanting that. while burning the flag and carrying on. That man with the beard, that's Johnson. Amazing. What do you want? I remember when we started down this road of voting for people just of different colors, voting for someone just because they were black and they're supposed to represent black people, Mexican people. At one time, we voted for the best. Now they vote for the color. They've been set up to believe that. Satan is busy. But God bless the great white hope, and God bless America. And I don't know what these other folks want. They don't know. They're just being paid to be out there to be stupid. Maybe they're on pot. They must be smoking pot.